Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by James. Now Smith. And he buries his first look. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Here's Doherty. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's James. Pass to Jackson. And the layup is good.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Here's Doherty. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now, here is James.
L.A. foul. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into league, much less a high schooler.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
It's tipped.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one, at least you hope.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jackson.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And the technical free throw is good.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here we go, the Sixers on the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Here's James. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the 76ers. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And it's good for 2.
Count on Leonard to not get held back by the contact. He goes right through it to get his shot off.
Picked by Smith. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The gritty, hard-working mentality of Butler is contagious. He just elevates his teammates to work on becoming better, too.
When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Down low. The rebound by Jackson.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Clippers trail. Zubac's inside. Leonard for 3. Drains the triple. Leonard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Now here's Rose to the middle. And there's a 3-second violation.
Coming out to the floor for the Clippers.
The Sixers leading.
Moses Brown.
Now Westbrook. Brown with the block. Now Los Angeles with it. Deflected. And now the Sixers on the break. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
On defense, the Sixers. 7-point differential. Here's Zubats. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Rose. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Hutchison. Crowder with a steal. Pass break, Philadelphia. And the jam by Brown.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Zubats. And connects on the 9-footer. Zubats has got 6. Here's Westbrook. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act. He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And he gets that one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Westbrook. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now.
When you think about tough-nosed fan bases that don't hold back, the Philadelphia 76er fans, well, let's just say they stand out. They are extremely demanding of their team.
Substitution on the court.
Here's James. Give him 8 points now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Substitution.
And the 76ers call time here.
Grayson. Brad Van Fleet. Foul for the Sixers.
Here's James. Jackson outside. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Leonard. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Philadelphia with the ball. Leading by 5. A nice shot by Smith.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Sixers fans have no issues letting their players hear it when they are falling short of expectations.
And you could argue it makes it tougher for these players in the long run. They know these fans want to win. And because of it, these players are determined not to let them down.
But if you succeed, you worship for it. Here's James. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Jackson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Jackson's got 11.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact. This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Doherty. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Jones. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two. The first free throw is good.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Coming out to the floor for the Clippers, Taylor.
James outside.
LA foul. Drive, that's his sixth personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Sixers, LeBron James.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Jones' shot is good.
Great find by Bron, using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
To the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's James with the jam.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
And there's a pick. Here's Butler. To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Sixers ball.
And so here is Philadelphia. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Doherty. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Grayson, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here is James. 13 points in the game. Good on the shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Two loud points from Jimmy Butler, who is a pretty loud guy, and that's a good thing.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You've got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And he gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Butler. He has 7. Here's Doherty. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
His second personal foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. To the paint. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Butler. The rebound by Jackson. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Nifty move. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Hey, great communication on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Westbrook.
Now, you didn't expect Westbrook to back down, did you? I mean, he brings so much heart and hustle.
And that one falls for Westbrook. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
And he sinks the second. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And here are the Clippers now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
And here's Crowder from the arc. So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 19.
It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
Westbrook. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
That's his third personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. .44 seconds left in the third. Down low. Here's Leonard. Leonard, double team. Here's Zubac. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins.
First team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And Zubac drops them both. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul. When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
The finish! And Westbrook slams it home.
And once Westbrook finds his rhythm, good luck trying to stop him. So dominant at times.
3 on 3.
Derrick Rose. That's his third personal foul.
.12 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Right side Brown. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Brown's got 5 points.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
And so it's the Philadelphia.
The Clippers. 44.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now Los Angeles with it. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Look, you can't even blame the defense that much. The dude's just a freight train. He's impossible to stop.
At the line for Philadelphia.
And the second free throw is good. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Leonard on the wing. It's stolen by James. Here's Jones. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Clippers on D. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
Clippers foul.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Both free throws good from James. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
They get it back. Doherty. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers. So we can't get either to fall. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's James. The rebound by Allen.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Doherty. Can't get it to drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus. So we'll go to the line for 2. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here we go. And the foul on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. That free throw good from James. Both shots good from the stripe. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Beverly. Inside. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Jackson. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kept alive. Thibault. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Jackson outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
At the line for Philadelphia.
No good on the second free throw. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Butler. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Sixers ball.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And the foul on Patrick Beverley. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Both free throws good from James. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Butler on the wing. Here's Doherty. Philadelphia grabs the miss. James with the ball. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now James. Smith outside. The three. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a five-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Smith outside. Tatum brings a double team. Back to James. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Morant with it. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Inside. Here's Allen. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Smith Jr. with incredible upside, Grant. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Now here's Morant. Tatum with it. It's picked up by Jones. Back to Morant. Block.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
All by himself. And it's Allen who slams it home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from three, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Morant. Here's Tatum. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Allen. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Allen's got 6 points.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
To the paint. Jackson can't get it to go.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Allen with it. For three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. He's got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And the three-pointer goes.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Jackson to end the run. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Jackson gets the bucket.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
They set the pick. For three, Allen. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
James with the ball, guarded by Morant. Back to Jackson. Out to James. Takes it inside. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Jones. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Counted from distance. Morant's got 5 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
They get the rebound. Pass to Allen. Fires the 3. LeBron with the rebound. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 13. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Pass to Cousins. Crowder with it. Back to Cousins. Uncovered. That one is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And Westbrook draws the double. Pass to Cousins. Here's Conchar. Shot from the low block. Duran with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Kennard. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Now Brown. He's guarded by Beasley. Up top, Cousins. Count that bucket. Cousins has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
And the free throw, no good. This Sixers squad is struggling. To the inside, Cousins. And it's rejected. Pass to Duran. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Some room here for Cousins. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Duran. And he banks in the layup. Duran's got 11 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Cousins. Back to Westbrook. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cousins. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, B.A., especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense. And when you're looking around the league talking about guys with pure point guard skills, Rubio's name is right there.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Cousins. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. He's got 11.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And Philadelphia calls time here. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Dunking is second nature to LeBron. All he needs is ideal positioning, and he's golden.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
It's scooped up. Pass to Tatum. Back to Allen. Right side Morant. Tries yet again. Now here's Tatum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Allen. They get it back. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
It's James with the drive. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And Allen gets it to go.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
The open shot by James. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
Now here's Smith. Jackson can't get it to go.
We have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Tatum's got room. Rebound by the 76ers.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And the dunk by Jackson.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Jackson for three. The shot no good.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Here's Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Picked by Smith. Pass to Jackson. It's James on the wing. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got 11 points. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Smith with it. Picked up by Tatum. Smith no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Moran. 9 points in the game. And that one's good. He's got 9.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Westbrook. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
To the middle. Here's Brown. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Duran. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Cousins for 3. Porter pulls it in. And here are the Raptors now. Driving inside. Duran, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
So much elevation. When he smells a bucket, he gets it. Saucy from Westbrook. And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Rebound by the Raptors.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And so it's Toronto. Up 25 big ones as
The 76ers. 30.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. It's James on the wing. Rubio with a steal. Pass to Duran. Inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Otto Porter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Jackson outside. Back to James. And that one drops.
Assertive play from LeBron in the paint, winning himself a high percentage look.
Right side, Rubio. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's James. Shoots. Again, Philadelphia.
He's so consistent and efficient. Jaren's one of those guys who should always shoot for a high percentage.
Outside for Porter with his first shot attempt. It doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the back end of a three-game road trip.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Pass to Kennard. To the inside.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Smith outside. Jackson for three. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
To the paint. Duran. And he jams it home with authority.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
For three, Smith. And they get it back. Rubio with a steal. Pass to Duran. Back to Rubio. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, BA, but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
James attacking. Another shot. Up top, Jackson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Stolen by Jackson. The ball's knocked loose. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The shot off that time. Jones with some nice D. And so here is Philadelphia.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard. They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And it's Morant missing. And here are the 76ers. Oh, and the jam by James. That gives him a double-double.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall.
Outside Morant. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams.